Some people think that April Fools started way back in France, back in the 1600s, when they decided to change over the calendar, right? And what happened was you had people who didn't have a phone or didn't have wireless that didn't realize the calendar was switched over. And by the end of February, March, even the start of April, would still be saying Happy New Year to people and be looking around like, what the hell's wrong? Happy New Year. And this guy's an idiot. This person's an idiot. Probably not saying person back then, but whatever they were saying, they were saying. And at that point, April Fools began. Fast forward to 4/1/2023, and the April Fool's joke is going to be the Dallas Mavericks getting one over on all of you out there who continue to just light up a torch and say, this team here is just cinder, like burned. And that's what they've been. Don't get me wrong, but you're just waiting to count them out. Count them out. Maybe it is April Fool's that I'm just jacked up in the spirit of the holiday. I don't know what it is, but I know you've been doubting this team. 5 bets, 5 minutes begins right now. So what I need from you, thumbs up, subscribe, you know the drill. Here comes the clock. All right. First plays you see on the board, and we're up there. Let's head on over to the NBA. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks winning this game. But as much as I want them to win the game, I don't know. Something's weird about today. They're taking on the Miami Heat. You look at this game being isolated as far as the lone game at 7:40. Just 2 games on a schedule that's going to be buried with the college basketball, the XFL, baseball. Okay, well, baseball, then the XFL. But the Dallas Mavericks, I think they get this. Way too little liability here for the books to only be asking 1 point for this game. And I think if you just look at it from a big picture, Miami dealing with some injury frustration, at least in the schedule too. This is the one, I think, opportunity that we'll see where Dallas can actually wake up and win a game and steal a game against a team that's lost 3 straight. Look, I keep telling you we're going to play this prop so long as it sits below 34.5 points. And it still is. It hit last time for us. And that's Kyrie Irving over 33.5 PRA. This is a mass volume game. It has to be a mass volume game for these two in Irving and Doncic. It just simply does. And most recently, when we've targeted this prop, it's been 31.5. It jumped to 32. It's now sitting at 33.5. I gave you that get off point. That moment where I'm like, all right, the train stopped for me. See ya. But we're not there yet. And 33.5 is still a good number for me. And I'm going to go over that. I know I'll lay a little bit more on this, such as the life that we live with the hold of a prop bet. But Irving will be all over the place. And the other thing, too, is like 5-4, 6-3, those type of numbers, getting 9 or something like that from your rebounds and assists, not a big ask by any means. All right, let's move back to the games themselves. We're going to go over 226. Pacing, speed, desperation, less starters out there, right, as we anticipate the absence of Kawhi Leonard, although he will play. I don't know what you're going to get from him. You're going to get a guy who sat out a lot in that game last night against Memphis. So maybe he's energized, what have you. But both of these teams, when you look at where they are and how much time is left, both of these teams have enough to play for. The Clippers are in a really tough spot. It's attainable in front of them with Phoenix, but they also have the worst of the worst teams to be on their back right now, and that's the Golden State Warriors. Behind that is this Lakers team and Pelicans team that's just kind of connected together. And we've seen New Orleans play fast and score out of not needing Zion, etc. They've won 7 of 10. I'm taking the total here with both of these teams getting into a scoring match more so than anything else. That's what I'm most confident with this game, is that we're going to go over that. Now, let's double down on this one, right? Because when you look at something here for the team totals, the Pelicans looks pretty sharp, pretty spot on at 14.5. But for us to get to 226, this is clearly going to need to go over. So at minus 120, it's an ask, I understand. But getting to 112 is essentially what's going to need to happen here for us to get that push. And the Clippers should be hovering in that 115 range. Yeah, I said it. This, to me, is about 3.5, 4 points low. And at the very least, that's opening up opportunity. Smaller matchup, pacing, bench. There's going to be opportunities for the Clippers to score some points. Last one here for you. You know I got to get a little crazy, but it wasn't nuts. Honestly, it's not nuts. It's just a plus 370 play. Brandon Ingram, double-double. Double-double. What is that, rubble? That fucking thing from the Paw Patrol? Oh, my God. It's nonstop. Double and crew. That's it, double-double. He's been hovering. The guy comes off a triple-double. You've got triple-double capability in you, then you've got double-double capability in you. Rebounds, assists, it can come either way tonight, depending on the game and the flow. Brandon Ingram is not simply going to be a massive scorer, or at least put in that role. There's going to be chances for him to get Joe Val. Look, on the wing with CJ, creating some space for other shooters out there. This is a guy that I'd target and think that there's a legit chance he can get one other of those categories to double digits. 5 bets, 5 minutes. There you have it. Yes, we will run it back for you. Bet365 is the spot, the location. Bet $1, get 200 in bonus bets. Simple stuff, right? All I need, 60 seconds out of your life. Sign up below. Deposit $10. New Jersey, Virginia, Ohio, Colorado. 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Bet $1, get 200 in bonus bets. Good stuff, right? No April Fool's joke here by any means. We'd love to see you on the Discord. Myself, Lindquist, Ben, Isaiah. We'd love to hang with you on the Discord. You know, that's the point, is you there getting half off your first week. Take full advantage of that, right? I always show you what we're doing here. Got some fun stuff happening. We've been on a real roll with parlays, man. Wow. Cavs +8. Remember that beauty? You never know, man. Multiple parlays going down. This is the fun stuff, right? Here's your 5 and 5 on the way out. Mavs +1, over 33.5. Kyrie, over 226. Game, Pelicans, over 11.5. Clips. Yes. Brandon Ingram, double-double. Yes. Was the name of, the double-double.